Hello, Reckoning 7 and welcome back to Grand Tactician Civil War in the Whiskey and Lemons DLC as we progress our Confederate nominally cavalry campaign. Now we are in the midst of a battle. When I left you off, I thought it was going to be the end of day one, but we are still here, still on day one, May the 30th in 1862, where we are taking on a slightly larger federal force. We've got 7,300 Confederates and about 13,000 Federals. We are maybe about an hour and a half further down the line from when you would have last seen us. It did not peter out into a quiet evening's affair. In fact, we've seen a bit of a big federal push. So I thought, well, I'd best bring you back and let you see how the end of the day runs. As you can see, casualty-wise, not doing so great for the Confederates here. We've lost about 1,000 men only to the enemy's 800, which is pretty poor when we're supposed to be defending. Just as a bit of a memory jog, we were tasked with defending this area, but the Confederates left the whole division kind of standing out here on the road on their own. We went to assist with some initial success, but we're struggling a little bit about the numbers. The AI has rushed the rest of the Confederate forces forward to join us, but frankly they're all absolutely knackered and the morale's in a pretty poor place. Our cavalry unit, which was I think marauding out here last time you saw it, he unfortunately did get caught by the US cavalry and just essentially immediately broke. Took one look at them, broke and ran, so they're hiding over there. And this cavalry unit actually then came in, flanked and took out Confederate gunnery, gun battery, which is a little frustrating when I've done it to the AI as well. He just sits and shoots the AI, and there's a whole bunch of infantry brigades here, or regiments I should say, standing doing a whole bunch of not very much. But we have the situation under control. Oh, we're so close to all breaking. These guys are kind of the only thing that's stopping the Federals steamrolling up this road at the minute. We've seen off a couple of regiments already. As you see, they have essentially no support, and there's more and more pushing in here. I wonder, we may even get, depending on how many more losses we take for the day, order may come into retreat before night is done. Hopefully we should be able to push back this US cavalry. We're a combined force of the Georgians here and our own Virginians, although low on ammo. I do think Barksdale's going to break, but there's no way I can draw back. The very act of trying to pull back here, we're going to auto break from the debuff you get from falling back. So what I really need is these fine gents, especially you, who's well rested, very minimal losses, is to come in and start attack these guys in the open. So yeah, I had thought this was going to go to a 2-dayer, but that may not be the case. Yeah, there he goes, all break. And that's fair, just entirely through casualties. They've lost 309 men out of, 850. So that's pretty rough. I cannot fault them for saying, you know what, our courses run. However, it does now limit my future impact in this battle, which I think is going to be a pretty horrendous defeat. And to be honest, the best thing for us might be that we retreat during the night and we'll let it go into again. Some pretty poor play there from the Confederate AI. Although I must admit, the Federal AI has been reasonable-ish this time in terms of attacking en masse with some good numbers. There was a few sporadic ones early in the day, but fairly competent. Are we doing it? Are we? Yeah, I think our job is going to be hide back here and say we've done enough. We've bled enough. Because these guys are just going to get rolled by the Federals. I mean, we could spend some of our engineering points. Problem is, these guys, they recover a little bit, but because of this whole auto break thing, even in great cover, a couple of volleys and they're going to go again. Tell you what I can do. Why don't I build? And someone's pointed out I'd been facing my fortifications around the wrong way. Why don't we do that? Points towards the enemy. Okay, and I'll get some cover for our boys, if nothing else. Oh, they ran away. Lost order. Oh yeah, we see the deployment. Okay, they pulled back for some reason. Oh, the rest of the Confederates pulled way back. Let's go and join them in that joyous retreat. You guys can probably get on your horses for it. You can do that automatically? No. Basically, you don't have to walk. Alright, we'll pull back. Back to the rest of our army. And see what the plans are. Support friendly unit, sure. No. No. I'm not doing it, Lee. My men fought like demons on day one, holding back the Blue Tide, while most of your army wasted themselves. Not have my fine chaps bleed anymore for your folly. Alright, we're just doing maneuvering stuff, so let's go nice and quick. And we'll see what Lee's plans are for the defending, whatever this point's called. Factory Hill, there we go, a grand name. So I'll tell you what, since we do have this, is quite a good position up here, why don't we build ourselves a parapet just running along like so. I'll get you boys to work. Thinking they got to chew through most of the rest of our lines before they get there, we should be okay. I mean, do we have parapets here, or is it just the woods? No, just the woods. Not the greatest defensive position that's ever been put in place. I mean, and they're really asking, if I was a federal player, I would have the lightest of light skirmishing forces, just kind of keeping them interested, and then I would just smash this with my main army. And to be honest, I'd probably then just go straight for the point, and then you'd have them outmaneuvered and pick them off at will. Although, given they've got twice our numbers now, we've got 6,000 left, they've got 12,000 left. Should just be able to waltz up and give us lalby, depending of course on if they attack competently. Don't want to run it much faster because I know that upsets things. What I'm tempted to do and what I will do is I'm going to put a short cut in here, jump forward maybe a couple hours, and we'll let you know how the battle has developed. I suspect when we come back these Federals will have rolled the Confederate front up slightly. Okay, and as we rejoin 2 or 3 hours later, as entirely predicted, the Federals have just been rolling back these lead Confederate regiments. As you can see from the casualties, we've now lost 20% of our force. It's fairly even in terms of numbers. You know, they're not doing anything fancy with their tactics, they're just marching a big blue blob forward. And so they are taking commensurate losses. If not sometimes slightly more, they'll bear down in the woods as well. But this is a terrible Confederate line. As you can see, you end up with like 3 brigades there facing off against 1 Confederate one. Haven't really arranged themselves, so this is definitely going to be a defeat, and I suspect potentially a major one actually. By the time they finish rolling through these divisions, I also suspect by the time we finish rolling through these divisions, Lee is just going to call it a day, and we shall withdraw. Our boys may not see action, which might just be as well. Because, well, they've got 8 rounds. They've resilience is essentially 0. How's the cavalry doing? Their resilience is fine actually, they've done okay, they've not lost many men. Ammunition's a bit of an issue for those guys. And here, again, they've not lost many men, even though they did break on day 1 just because I went marauding with them, and perhaps I should not have done. Started to see a nice bit of experience as well. Also officer experience. Oh, still just 1 star for you guys. And 1 for you. I thought you'd be more. I need to get you guys better weapons. I say that every episode. Okay, you guys are up to 2 star. Cool. might have a look around. I might disband the artillery regiment under my command, because it's going to be fairly useless now. It only carries a couple of guns. And maybe see if we can raise a different type of regiment. Especially if we can raise a new cavalry regiment, it might want the bigger ones, like 900s. Because these guys, as much as I like them, they're only like, they're total units, and that holds them back. So we could even scrap some of these actually, and raise some units. Well, we'll play around with that after this battle. See where that ends up. Okay, I don't think particularly much more of note is going to happen, so I'll just jump ahead and bring you back either event screen or if something interesting kicks off. And there we have it. In fair play to the Confederates that did stand and fight, we did drag it out till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I wasn't expecting to get most of the day's fighting, but there we go. From a personal perspective, it was relatively profitable, 240 prestige. That's not too shabby. Considering the force that we've got arrayed against us. Obviously from an overall strategic perspective, pretty bad. Even Stevens in terms of casualties. But obviously we were severely outnumbered. So, I mean, in reality, we should be fairly pleased with at least taking equal numbers with us. But it's going to go down as a major defeat, though, because it was over 25% of our force. And, of course, we lose all our guns. We'll have to see where exactly that leaves us, but strategically, this is not looking fantastic for the Confederacy. Which is going to leave us with 2 role-playing campaigns where I feel, I fear I may end up on the losing side in both instances. But such is the life of the man at the bottom. Disaster at Winchester, I agree. At least we hopefully... Oh yeah, I forgot they were all the way down here at all these courthouses. And we still hold Fredericksburg at least. Is that my artillery? Have they gone? That may be interesting because we can see if we could potentially raise a new unit. No, we haven't. I might get rid of them anyway. 2 guns, I mean honestly. Can I disband units? There's a good question. Disband. I can. Okay. We will probably have to wait for the battle to play out. A glorious victory at Fortikilang. Oh, has it already played out? Are we heading north? We're heading over there. I'm not sure. It's a great place to go up to Harper's Ferry right now, but who am I to judge? Okay, let's have a look. I mean, this really may be a terrible time to do it, but hey ho. No, that's the wrong one. We're going to give it a go anyway. In the army, so this artillery piece, let's just disband them. Yep, everyone goes home. Bye bye. Okay, now can I raise troops? I can raise troops. Who's got good volunteers? Oh, Maryland, 9,500. That's nice to see. Okay. We can up to 1,000. Oh, I like it. Let's go for our Leslie colours that we've gone for. Volunteers is fine. We've got plenty in Maryland. 3-year contracts. Oh, well, that's all we should need. How much does this cost me? Ah, like nothing. And we're gonna have 1,000 cavalry. And we can give them better guns straight off the bat. Awesome. I think any one of these will do really. Smith's, Burnside, or Frank Wesson's. They're all 9 rounds a minute. Actually, no, you're 7, so it's, yeah, Burnside or Frank Wesson's. Let's go. They're slightly more expensive. Let's be frugal. Let's go for the Burnsides. All right. Oh, you know what? I'm tempted just to get rid of these guys as well, because then we could upgrade ourselves to having 3,000 cav. Now it is going to take a number of days for you to get here, but we're just going to stand still because our army's wrecked. All right, Jill, let's do it. Let's make ourselves a good old strong fighting force. Okay. Oh, I wish I'd known this earlier. Maryland. It's just me, the Maryland Cavalry. Beautiful. Recruit. Upgrade. Burnsides. Nice. Give me another one. Maryland. White and green. Cavalry. Recruit. War burnside? Why not? Let's go for standardization of weapon. It's always nice. And these guys are pretty good. I'm tempted to keep them, I'm not gonna lie. 1,000-man brigade of infantry is always going to be handy. But I do need guns for them, and I don't have guns for them. Which is a bit frustrating. Yeah. So, I don't know, we'll put a pin in thoughts. Hey, you're wrong, your trousers are the wrong colour. For just now, but that's going to give us... much better, yeah, we're going up to 3,500 men. Oh, I should have done that a long time ago. Okay. Well, you're living loud. Right, we're going to go hide up here and hopefully retreat south, because otherwise my lovely new units, which I've made, may not end up anywhere. Colored Union troops recruited. Okay. Where are you going? Oh, sorry, supplies, I think. Boys were thrilled with the better weapons. Good. Okay, vote. Yeah, maybe not. Interested what's the Union doing here. They might be trying to make a push on Fredericksburg. We've got about 20,000 men there. Lee is low on supply, I'm not surprised. Disaster at Stafford Courthouse. Oh, that did not go well for us. Okay, we're pulling back. This is good. We should retreat all the way home, but not sure we can. How's the balance of troops looking now? 150,000, up to 90,000 though. It looks like Confederates are recruiting. I'm just hoping my numbers would have changed. Should I just sack them off and get 4 cavalry units? I'm making 4,000 cavalry. Think of the things we could do. I would like them. I mean, I'm not going to struggle to upgrade their weaponry, but with a quick squeeze, is the slightly longer ranged carbines would be ideal. So these ones are not bad. 200, except 200 yards doesn't get you particularly far, because if you compare that to the likes of infantry weaponry, we can have a look here. You know, kind of. Your rifle muskets are up to 400 yards, so really trying to engage a brigade with rifle muskets, you get 200 yards worth of being shot in the face before you get anywhere. Pretty fine against smooth bores, but obviously once you start getting up to the rifled muskets, not doing as many good things for you. So having something slightly longer ranged would certainly cut down on that. Yeah, and the Maynard here, 300 yards and 12 rounds a minute. That would be pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, Spencers and Henrys, pretty cool. Although fairly chew through your ammo. Oh, that's what you want, really. Spencer Carbine. Oh, these are all the same. Still 16 rounds a minute. Wait, but yeah, 300 yards. Or even the Hall Carbine might be okay. 350 yards, slightly slower rate of fire, but a good bit more range, do a bit more of a kind of Zouave stuff. But we'll stick with our Burnsides for just now. Ironically, technically the Colts would be better than the Burnsides, because you fire faster, 12 rounds a minute. You kind of instinctively, you would have thought that your Burnsides would be either have a longer effective range or be more accurate than the Colts. But they are. Anyways, cannons. You always buy cannons. 12-pounder Blakely rifle. We've got an artillerist in our quartermaster position. That is a shame to have given up on artillery. They are quite nice to have. We could probably get more done with what we've got. Now, it did cost us, okay, about 600 prestige in the end, which I think is worthwhile. And we're only 300 away to get rank of Brigadier General. Do we deserve it? I mean, I feel like we deserve it. We're currently throwing a party. Yes, we are. Where are we off to? Okay, we're not. We were going to meet up with the rest of our team at Fredericksburg, but we changed our minds. Okay, beautiful. So that's the party thrown a wee bit more influence. I'm kind of okay with my influence for just now. I'm tempted. Oh, it's even cheaper now, 240. Don't know why it's gone down, but yeah, let's push that button. Let's get promotion. In the meantime, well, let's do promotion first. We'll wait for it to go through, and then we'll do another action because our stars will be reduced. We can't give, failing to get any experience because we keep getting promoted. Congratulations, you now promoted to Brigadier General, Brigade and Division Command. So if we go and look at this army, presumably we can now... Yeah, okay, so we could, because we're working directly on Lee, but we could take over the likes of Walker and or Porterfield. Which we may do at some point, but I'm keen to get this this cavalry piece going. You know, since you've got muskets, mixed muskets, I'm tempted to just get rid of you and just have 4,000 mad cav roaming around the place. You know what, let's do it. It's probably going to go terribly wrong. But let's say, thanks for your history, gents. And don't worry about cannons or anything. Oh, we could get some Georgian back. There's a few of them. No, let's just go for it. We'll be the Maryland cavalry outfit. I like the idea. Recruit. 4th Maryland D. And yeah. Frontheads. Beautiful. Okay. And I will have 4,000 men under my control. Command, even. Control. It's a little bit menacing. Okay. So now we've done all that. We've got our headquarters. Can get more actions. Yes, we've lost a wee bit. Our cunning's not too bad. Admin could do with this a bit of an improvement. Which one's admin? Initiative. Initiative's actually really good. I didn't mean to do that, so apparently we're studying leadership. Yay! Ah, darn it. Old man misclick. Okay. Some kerfuffles in Kansas. And we have joined up with the Fredericksburg army. Some lost orders. Nice to see. I like this spy. It's handy. And our first boys are here. Nice. Alright, I like this. This is good. We can get things done with this. I have faith. Yeah, you should do the same with some of these units. Hey! Hey, Tandy! Well, that amuses me so much. Right. No slavery in my territories. Why are we all attritioning to doom here? We are literally on a port. It's blockaded and it's blockaded. And the Union technically hold Fredericksburg. How have they managed that? Right. Are we besieged? We are besieged. What are the odds? 10,000 Federals, 23,000 Confederates. There is a few more Federals lurking that could come and get involved. I'm tempted to push the button and say, let's do this. I mean, how can the AI mess this up? Now we are a little bit rough and ready. Ah, do you know what? 2 to 1. More than 2 to 1. Surely this is going to go well. Alrighty. The Battle of Fort Ikea landing on the Fredericksburg map, which is close enough. We did get the lost orders thing again, so we can see how they are deployed. We're up here, there and there. I wonder how many of my units are raised. It could be 3, could be, well, it's at least 1. And it turns out it is 2. So third didn't quite make it. No problemo. So can we deploy? We can deploy. No, we can't. Can we deploy here? No. No deployment. Okie dokie. So we saw them, they're arrayed along the actual point itself, which I think is fine and dandy. Why don't we head ourselves out, I don't know, somewhere over here to begin with. You boys. Oh boy, that's a bit of mild congestion. Why don't we come over this way? Assault! Okay. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Actually, it's quite early. The best thing for us would probably to spend most of the day getting there and then prepare for an assault. But so this is where the AI may fall apart. What are you guys doing up here? In that the I'll say piecemeal assault, their assaults in. All right, first. Maryland horse is over here. That's good. And the second's away now. Okay, we'll move much quicker now. We're clear of all the danged infantry. Alright, let's push in over this way. So we can get some eyes. Okay, you guys are really going for it. I mean, it's not a terrible position to take. Actually, come around here, hold, wait for the rest of the army to appear, and then you kind of, advance forth in that semicircular, a bit like your bull horns, I suppose, and then kind of hit their sides while presenting at their front, so they can't simply abandon the front lines either. I'm being shot at, and I don't like it. Now, I think I'm going to potentially come over this way. What I really want is some infantry to attack the front of this position, and then I'll come in from the sides. Although with 2,000 horse going loose formation, I think we could probably get a good bit of work done against this flank anyway. Although 900, 600, 950. Okay, so we've got our numbers over here. Some good terrain to kind of work our way through. Right, can we get out into a single line, please, my friends? Right to the edge of the forest. And prepare ourselves. Okay, this is good actually. You guys are going to push in here. We'll come up, we'll kind of envelop them. Now, it's not a bad request for me to support the unit. It doesn't really reflect my current position. Right, ooh. Things have started to kick off. Yeah. I can't support that side. It's the wrong side of a line, Mr. Lee. You know not what you ask of me. Okay, good. We're going to push in now. Yeah. You can keep giving me orders. What's going to happen is I'm going to start shooting and you're going to say, do you know what? You're shooting now. Just do what you like. Yeah, we'll stay on our horses just as we get across the stream. It looks like they're fairly shifting forces. Be very careful here, actually. We do need these guys to start making an appearance, and they are, just to hold the main Confederate force, federal force. Come on, guys, you're lagging through the trees here. starting to attack? Ish. Are you starting to attack? No. Okay. Ah, here we go. Beautiful. Come on, get across that stream. Move. There you go. I don't know why you're being so slow. Right, we'll see off this artillery, which should take a couple of volleys, and then we're going to push in and knock out these. We may even divide and conquer. Right, you push up and let's start shooting them then. Yes, fire at will. I thought you might say that. Let's push up here. Fully dismount for those guys. So Leslie, keep pushing forward. Good man. You ain't gonna last. Right, they're trying to retreat. Let's not have any of that. Slow down, move. Oh, it's just a normal speed. These guys are standing up much more than expected. Come on, we need to run. Get in behind these tents. Damn Vermonters. They know when they're beat. Yes, they do. Good. Advance. Right, so we should hopefully shoot these guys in the back. We're shooting them in the side. They should generally be upset about life, and with any luck we'll make them break. We could attempt a glorious charge as well. So there's not that many friendlies kicking about. There we go. Right, you need to dismount. Right, you guys should probably dismount as well. Do I need you in the saddle? Maybe. Get you to go this order though. And attack. Please face the right way. When getting off your horses, don't feel the need to turn around. Yeah, this seems to be going pretty well. They have decided they don't like fighting anymore. Oh, let's convince these guys to do the same. You get back in the saddle. Oh, you're the guns that are shooting into me, eh? These are quite experienced guys, so they may be hard to break. Not too much around here. We could be tempted to try to charge through these batteries. There's 5 less guns they would have. Although, what are you doing? Why are you coming over here? Probably try and spoil my day. Right, actually, let's pull back slightly. Pull back. These guys are having a bad time. Let's finish them off. Glorious. They break almost instantly. Love it. Hopefully get a big tick up here for casualties. No, why did you let them remount? It seemed like a foolish decision. Now, at least we're going to ride ourselves out of trouble. What? Sorry? Why? And I must protest. Okay. Right, you guys need to keep pushing forward, and you are, which should engage this, will help keep this brigade occupied and allow my cavalry to come and take care of this battery. Skirmishers are going to hold them up, so we may end up facing with Pennsylvania there for a little bit. You don't need 4 regiments for a handful of skirmishers. How are you guys feeling morale-wise? Only 49%. Okay. And you're actually starting to waver. Really? It's your first battle. That's true. I forgot these are all brand new units. Alright, let's pull back if we can. Let's pull back. We'll bide our time until these guys push in a little bit further. Done a little bit of work, but I'm worried they're going to start turning to engage. So we shall hold until the skirmishers break and the infantry push in against the 5th Pennsylvania, and then we go back to take in the Cavalry. And then flank these guys. Where have my other boys gone? Over there. Can't believe you broke into the backs of a routed cavalry unit. Okay, how are we looking casualty wise? Oh dear lord, we've taken like almost 2.5 times what they've done. How? How have we managed that? Probably here's how we managed that. It's, you know, using our overwhelming numbers. That's it, yeah, we're attacking with 2 divisions, and that's it. We're gonna hang about here for a little bit. Let our morale recover. They're not on fire. Oh, they broke in the end. That's excellent. These guys are on the edge. I mean, if I had a more experienced unit, we'd certainly be happier to go and weigh in at this point. I do not, and we cannot. Speed up to 2 times while we're hanging about. I really want to go and engage these guys, but I'm nervous. I really want our morale to recover. Alright, I'm going to hang out here for a little bit. I will come back when I decide to move. Okay, we have rested until 2 o'clock. I did change position ever so slightly just because the 35th Pennsylvania were retreating and I wanted to stay out of the way. I think we are going to go and engage them now. Our morale is now confident, saying it's 64%. I think that should be enough to break these gentlemen who are very much wavering. With greater strength, we should have greater fire. Let's make sure we're in loose order. And let's see if we can engage. This detachment here on these guns is a little bit annoying, but we may just have to deal with that in the short term. I suppose alternatively, actually, we could just come in from this side, which would negate some of that fire, so let's do that. We'll just march in on foot in loose order. Come on, man! There we go. Let's go. 2x speed until we get involved. Hopefully we can start trying to roll up the side of the Federals. There's a bit of a lackluster push over here from the Confederates. Again, a lot of guys just standing around doing a whole bunch of not very much. generally leading to higher than desired losses on the Federal side. Are you randomly backing off again? Maybe. You don't know what you're doing. Alright, well, let me guys get into position. We broke a Federal regiment, that's good to see at least. Let's go for a cheeky 5x. So I'm an impatient man. The only downside is they are in the woods, and we will be in the open, which is generally a poor way to conduct the fight. I'm hoping the morale breaks pretty much instantly. Let's go for now. Let's go down to... Oh, you guys you fairly shuffled on a pace when you thought there was some combat going on. Turn around, please. Jeez. Mildly concerning. Oh, and they broke it. Beautiful. In fact, we could do... I think we're going to do a glorious charge into those fine folks. Let's get on our horses. Attempt to do a glorious charge into without Pennsylvania just for casualties and prestige, although we should get some off here for our routes. Although we're only detachments, so perhaps not the same. Right, let's advance to this position. Do a good old charge. That's a raggedy cavalry line. Drill instructors would not be pleased. Right, how about them, lads? A glorious charge in your first engagement. Now, this did go really poorly for my other brand new unit, so we'll have to see. We're still confident, 69% morale. Could you maybe finish off getting into melee? Maybe? Maybe I? Yes, good. Okay, still confident, still good. Don't fire cannonballs at me, I'm busy fighting. Ooh, a bit chunky chunk. And straight into the middle. Oh, plus 19, nice. Okay, many casualties, beautiful, and then shoot these guys. Right in the thick of it. Yeah, and get the credit for the route. Awesome. Okay, starting to roll up the line a little bit. They've got a few reserves here that, well, we don't have to be that worried about. See if we can't break them. On a casualty front, it's still, it's not good. We've lost 1,200 men, they've lost 850. We should be ashamed of this not one-sided display, but at least we'll get a victory out of it. And more importantly, we are set to get a whole chunk of prestige. As well as some hopefully good experience for our cavalrymen here. Here's our ammunition. Still got 20. How's our fatigue? A little tired. Okay, they've now decided to vacate the field. Pushing. This is what we were designed to do. I probably won't do any meleeing here just because we're going to essentially melee into another rifle line. They are sending out some cavalry to probably engage us. No, changed your mind. That's good. We just keep blasting away these lads in the forest. And hopefully those guys... Well, they don't look like they're still pushing. The casualties remain low. We've got some Confederate friends pushing in from this flank as well. words will be had with the 2nd Maryland when we get back to camp. Much jibing by these boys, I think. Any chance they've actually recovered? Yes. They're now technically stable. Lovely morale, 48%. So you know what, get yourself over here. Back to commander's radius. See if you can't get involved from the other side. Now these ones are not quite in as bad a state, so I'm perhaps going to leave them be. Could potentially try and do some rear charge shenanigans of infantry here, just for some casualty numbers. Just while the infantry soften up our next set of targets. Nope. A couple of detachments apparently sent our way. Oh, they're going into this. Okay. In the meantime, we'll ride down these gents. And yeah, still, I'm so disappointed casualty figures aren't in our favour, but still, we're doing okay. Our casualty figures are very much in our favour. Hey guys, you're still okay, a bit tired. A bit slow in the trees, but you'll be fine. Not so much room for us to operate there. How you get on? You guys moving yet? Oh yeah, it's a long way for the orders, so that's fair enough. But I'll give you even more time to recover your morale, so that's okay. You guys get... oh, you're very tired. You gonna manage it? No. You knew how quickly routing soldiers could be massively outrunning men on horseback. Right, I'm gonna let you do this first one, and we're gonna have to probably stop and give you a breather. Oh, come on, man. Alright, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just come over here, take a breath, breather, and we'll go from there. Right, we are going to have to put a cut here. I think this video's getting a bit long. Yeah, we'll wrap this one up next time then. I think it's going to be a fairly... a solid victory, if not that convincing one given the number of casualties. But at least it's going to be a victory and one the Confederacy sorely needs. It'll also stop the... stop the Federals bringing any more troops directly into that siege and give us some more time to recover our armies. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll pick up this at the tail end for the next time and we'll take things from there. So yeah, hope you're enjoying it. I'll see you then. Cheerio!